This is Kasey here with The Weekend Gamer, and I'm here with none other than Diamond Dallas Page. Woo! How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. From here, kidding? I came all the way from Namibia for this.
Oh, wow.
So I was in South Africa for the last 3 weeks filming a film with Wesley.
Okay, so you've gone from wrestling to movies. Like, what kind of a transition? Was it a hard transition?
When I first came out here, when I was wrestling, I actually did a couple movies, but I really wanted to like hone my craft. So I came out here and went to Howard Fine's acting studio for 3 years and really studied. And it was helpful in this movie, but it was really helpful in the movie that I do on Friday. That's called Driftwood, and I got a big lead in that one. And we're premiering that Friday here at Man 6 as well at Screamfest, and that was a total different character for me. You don't see Diamond Dallas Page in that, and with this one, you see DDP because I'm a bouncer, you know. I'm a bodyguard for two hip, cool rappers. So yeah, I'm having fun. It's really me. It's really me from the bar days. It's not so much Diamond Dallas Page. It's more Paige J. Used to the booze, the broads, and the party.
Now here you have an interest in yoga too. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Oh God, I changed my life. You know, at 42 years old, I was the guy who wouldn't be caught dead doing yoga, but I ruptured my L4 and L5 so badly that I'd lost all flexibility. I mean, this is all the flexibility that I had, and I had to push myself back up. This is my flexibility today. Back it up. Can you see that?
Oh wow, he's getting really flexible here.
That's flexible.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Can you see this? But be able to talk to you. Don't take me out here. But be able to take your foot and pull it out here while I'm having an interview with you and talk to you. See, that's core strength.
Oh my God. Now, if I was to do a reel of your life in regards to your old wrestling matches, what's the one you would say is the one you want to keep in the record books? What was the match of your life?
I tell you, it was one I lost.
Oh, no, what? Okay.
Yeah, I lost to Sting. You know, it's predetermined. Shh, I didn't say that. But actually, Sting and I were in a match for the world title. And that night I was going to lose the world title and then win it back later that night. I'm the only guy who's ever done that. So Sting and I have this match, and we know it's about 15 minutes we're going, and the crowd's going insane. And now it's his time for his big comeback. And, you know, I've been kicking a dog snot out of him for a while too. And at some point he comes flying through the air, and the ref goes, "You got 5 more minutes." I go, "What?" He goes, "5," and I just moved. And when he came down, I just turned around and I whacked him, and I really whacked him hard too. And he spun around. I go, "Just go with it." And I clotheslined him over the top rope. He was so mad at me. When he got up, I grabbed him immediately around the throat. I go, "We got 5 more minutes." And I go, "Block the punch." And it was the best match because it was wrestling is not choreographed. Wrestling is preparation with improvisation, and that Sting and I had worked together so many times that we just knew each other, the way we moved, and we could lay it in and we wouldn't get mad at each other because we were friends. It's not checkers, you know. So that match that I lost to Sting the world title and then won it back tonight, that was the match in with Randy Savage when I beat him the first time, Spring Stampede. That was so physical. When I worked with Randy Savage, ooh yeah, when he'd get you in the ring, when there's no camera on, it was so light, easy. No, it was so easy. I was like, no wonder this guy lasts so long. The first time the red light was on, the camera was on, he hit me so hard, I seen a big blue flash. I was like, whoa. That ain't fake.
Yeah, you have to be pretty tough to hang around in the wrestling world.
Yeah,
right?
it's not checkers. You know, when they say, "How did you fake that chair shot?" We didn't. You know, it hurt like hell.
Now, making movies, is that a lot different?
Yes, because, you know, in some ways, yeah, really positive because you get to do it over and over again. Where we did it, it's live. You know, and that is so much harder when you're doing any kind of live theater or anything like that, especially when you're in the middle of interviews and stuff, and a guy says something he's not supposed to say, so you got to just keep improvising around it. If you know your lines and you get there, you can have so much fun with it. And yeah, I had a lot of fun making this movie, especially, like I said, with Pooch Hall, who I think is going to be a humongous star. His new show out, The Game, is out there.
I've been watching The Game. It's a cool show.
I just got back from Namibia, so I haven't seen it, but I'm a huge fan of Pooch as a friend, and he was a big fan of mine growing up. So we had you'll see a camaraderie that we have in this thing, and you can see it. You know, we were buds, and the parts with him and Aries are great. Really, really good.
Well, we're really happy to see that you made that sometimes rough transition from wrestling into movies, and I think you're going to do really well, and we're very excited for you. Now, we do like to ask one last question. Sure. When it's just you by yourself, just hanging out, what is your game? What's the one thing you like to do?
Surf.
Oh,
Yeah.
Isn't it hard to kind of manage on the board?
Well, you know, I took off 27 years of surfing, and only because I do YRG and because my body's so fit, flexible, and so strong. My first wave, you know, Dominic Purcell is from Prison Break. He's a buddy of mine. My first movie I did with him in Australia, and he's been surfing since he was a baby. So I called him up. I said, Dom, I said, I got to get back in the water. We bought me a longboard. First wave, boom, I got up. If you buy my book that I forgot, Yoga for Regular Guys, and you go to preventative maintenance section, you'll see me going backside on about a 10-foot wave, and it just goes, oh my God. And that's the rush. I love surfing. I just happen to be in Nibia right now, where the Great White is everywhere, and I'm going down to Cape Town when I go back there because they put graded steel so the sharks can't get through.
Well, you be careful out there. We want to see you in more movies. Hey, thank you for taking the time out to talk with us.
Pleasure.
All right. He's down on stage. Give me some. Wait, let me do it with you. I know you can do it together. How you do it?
Switch his hand here. Hold this switch here. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, it was Diamond Dallas Page checking us out. He's at Snoop Dogg's Hood of Horror doing some big things. So is The Weekend Gamer. And this is Kasey asking, what's your game?